you're here in part for your animal rescue.
Yes.
What can you tell us about that?
I got involved. I jokingly call myself a crazy cat lady, but then like when other people write about it, I think, God, that makes me sound like a crazy cat lady. I don't like that. I got involved in foster parenting. The thing for me is baby animals. It's my crack. Mm-hmm. Baby animals, and I became a bottle. I got involved in the bottle feeding program with the shelters, and what you can do. And it's a really cool thing to do. If I think retired people would really like it because you do need a lot of time to do it. But you take the unweaned kittens and puppies that come into the shelter and you bottle feed them, wean them, and then when they're 2 pounds. They're eligible for adoption, but they have to weigh 2 pounds so they can be spayed or neutered. Wow. So between them being weaned, with the kittens are so independent. So once you have them weaned and litter box trained, you've got at least a month, maybe 2 months of them romping around, just being adorable. So you're living with these unbearable levels of cuteness.
Well, and you should be used to by now.
Oh, everywhere I look. I mean, I woke up this morning, I had three little kittens on my chest, purring. I know they just want me to feed them, but they seem like they love me. But it's so cool. I mean, you get this little tiny, I've had them so young they still have their umbilical cord. Wow. But you get this little kitten that looks at you like, what the heck kind of creature are you? And within a week, they look at you and they're adoring you and they're purring and they're like these little fresh dollops of life. And so the hard part though is taking them back to the shelter, when it's time to adopt them. And not really because I don't want to give them up, because I don't want a house full of cats. It's very Zen, it's very Buddhist, love without attachment, but I don't really like putting them back into the system because the shelter's full of disease, they're going off to God knows who. But if that was the only option, then that's what I would do. But enter Georgine Lalone, who is a friend of Chris Knight's. She and Chris work together. She has a rescue group called Precious Paws. I met her, we hit it off like 2 rocks in a shoe. We're like sisters. And she says, don't put them back in the shelter system. Let's adopt them out. In fact, if I have my purse here, I just got a card from somebody that they had adopted one of my fosters a year ago. They sent me a picture of him. I get emails. I get birthday cards from my foster kittens. It's so cute. And they don't all have to, but some of them keep in touch, some don't. But I know that they've all gone to really good homes, and so and then getting involved in this. Once you're in the foster system and you're with the LA Animal Control, I get the emails, and the emails of just the unweaned kittens that are coming into one shelter. The numbers are not going down; they're going up, and these kittens are becoming like rodents.
On the game show awards. The Brady's won for Trivial Pursuit. You thanked Bob Barker.
I did thank Bob Barker.
For helping control the pet population.
The most important message that you can have to help our companion animals is spay and neuter. And the thing that's really important about this that you have to think about is the dog and the cat are created by man. I mean, you look at a Pomeranian, that's not a wolf. That's years and years of inbreeding and manipulation and this and that. But we have a moral obligation to see to it that none of these guys are born without a place to live. And so with the cats, people let their cats wander all over. Yeah, cats like that, but we don't have a natural environment for cats. I mean, we actually do, because they do have predators. We could keep the numbers down in the coyote areas, but nobody wants to see their cat get killed. So we have to be responsible. And if you know of any feral cats, stray cats in your area that are getting pregnant, call a rescue group, because what we're trying to do is trap, neuter, release. And so that way that they're not hauled off and killed. And what happens when you have a colony of feral cats? And my friend Georgine, she got started, she worked at Paramount. She started with the Paramount colony, and that's a colony I grew up with, of feral cats on the lot. There's these little microcosms on movie sets. And you spay them and neuter them, and they don't recruit new members. They just grow old and they die. And there's been no need to kill them.
So you're using your fame, your resources to help.
Yeah, I mean, people can say, well, there's lots bigger problems. Who cares? I don't like cats anyway. And but I think we do have a moral responsibility to these domestic animals. It's hard to fix the rainforest. It's hard to fix global warming, but it's easy to fix your pet.
That's right.
Just do it.
There you go.